Hi guys, welcome to business episode of 5-Star Impact. In today's topic, we are going to discuss a sales system. Sales system that will help you to increase your sales. First of all, let me explain this to you. A sales system is very important in every business because it's going to help you to structure the sales of your brand. It's going to help you to scale your business. It's going to help you to identify what is working for your business and what is not working for your business. With a good sales system, you don't need to keep doing trial and error method, thinking of many strategies that you can use to get sales or to convert. When you have a good sales system, what you need to do, the sales system is going to illustrate to you or to tell you the right strategy to use, the right approach to use to get sales for your brand. So I'm going to tell you that sales system is very important in every business. You don't need to ignore it. You might be using a good strategy and it has been working for you perfectly, but without a sales system, it's like having a beautiful house, a beautiful environment without road assets. Meaning, in whichever way you are using to get to your house, if at any point in time there is a blockage, maybe the owner of the path you're using to go to your house decided to stop you or decided to close the road, you will start looking for another path to get to your house. But with a sales system, you have a path of your own. If anything happen along the path, you will be able to fix it without thinking of anything. Before we discuss how to build a sales system, I'm going to explain to us a sales system versus strategy and sales system works together to give a sales, to increase your sales, to boost your sales. If you have a strategy that is working, or if you're good in planning a strategy that will increase your sales, what you just need to do is to add a sales system to it, because a sales system will help you to get more sales, and it will help you to modify your strategy, and it will help you to know when your strategy is not working and when to change your strategy. So that is what sales system is all about. That is the importance of a sales system, and that is what I say a good sales system needs a working strategy to move your audience with your sales system. You have a sales system, it's just like a path that you want to be using to get sales, but what is going to take them through this path is your strategy. So you should see a strategy as a ladder for your sales system. So strategy and sales system work together. You have a good strategy without a sales system, you're going to end up looking for another strategy when your strategy is no longer working, or maybe your competitors, they have a strategy better than yours. But with a sales system, you don't need to look at your competitors. All you need to do is keep following your sales system. Your sales system will help you to think of strategy to use. In fact, with your sales system, your strategy is going to be dynamic. And if your competitor trying to spy on you, it will be very difficult, because when they try to use the strategy you are using, it might not work because you are using it due to what your sales system demands. So I'm going to tell you that a sales system is very important. A good strategy is what a sales system needs, and a sales system will help you to build a good strategy. Now, let me try a little bit to explain what strategy is all about. What is strategy? A strategy is a collection of tactics working together cohesively to deliver a higher goal. What I'm trying to say is this: when you have two or more tactics work together logically to get a goal, is a strategy. Meaning, tactics and strategy are two different things. Now, what is a tactics? A tactics perform a single task designed to generate a certain type of smaller goal. Meaning that when you have a tactics, you can say, this is what I want to do, and this is how I'm going to do it, and this is what I'm going to use to do it. That is a tactics, what you are going to use to do it. When you state out what you're going to use to do it, those points you stated out is a tactics you want to use to do it, and combination of all these points is your strategy that will give you what you intend to do. Example of a tactics in digital marketing is Facebook ads, SEO, email marketing, content marketing. Now, when you now mix any of this together, 2 or more of this together to derive at your goal, it's what we call strategy. For example, you want to have a lead and you decided to run ads, Facebook ads or Google ads, a lead gen ad, and customer use the ads to get to your landing page where they are asked to submit their data, offering them something that they will get in return. They decided to enter their name, enter their email. At the end of that, you get their email and you use email marketing to follow them up just to convert them. Now the tactics is this: you are using Facebook ad to get them to a landing page where they will submit their data. After the submission of their data, you are using email tactics to convert them from Facebook ads tactics to email tactics, and they become your customer. And that is the strategy you are using. Some people might decide to use another tactics so that is what tactics is all about. Now let's now go to factor that determine good strategy. When you have a strategy that is working, that is giving you what you want to achieve, 2 things make it to work perfectly. If your strategy is not working, 2 things you need to improve to make it work perfectly. Now, what are the things you need? The first is the content. I always say that a content is what you cannot be perfectly okay with, no matter your level of experience, because you keep learning new method, new way of getting a good content. Remember, when I'm talking about content, I'm not talking about articles. I'm generalizing it. Content like videos, pictures, articles. Okay, now we've seen adverts on our TV trying to paint a scenario whereby somebody is running or is jogging or somebody is talking or they are crazy, and at the end of all these they link it to their product. That is a content. They are using that running, jumping, talking to do what? To gather the audience, to get the attention of the audience. Then they link it to their product. Okay, that is our content. So you must not, in fact, content is what you keep learning every day. Just like me, anytime I'm scrolling my social media and I come across a good ad with good engagement, I take my time to study the content, of that ad. Let's say, for example, you've seen something like this, sitting at the front of your house and somebody walked to you and start telling you about a product. And at the end of the day, you ended up purchasing this product. You never intend to buy this product, but because of the content, the approach, you were able to change your mind and purchase this product. That is the power of a content. A good content can convert your audience without stress. Then the second factor that is very important when you're talking about strategy is your target audience. These 2 things work together. When your strategy is not working, these are the 2 things you need to amend. When your strategy is working, these are the things that is making it to work perfectly. When you have a good content, but you are sending it to a wrong person, you will not get what you want to get. Just like somebody telling you are not a medical doctor and somebody is asking you to purchase medical equipment. Even if you are smiling due to you love the way the person is trying to explain things to do, you engage with the person, but at the end of the day you will not still buy it. The person, that is because there is a good content that makes you to start talking, start laughing with the person, but because you don't need it. So these 2 things work together. You know your audience, you give a good content, and this is why sales system is very good. Sales system will tell you at this stage what you need to improve is your audience. At this stage you don't need to work on your audience. What you need to work on is your content. So I always advise, whenever you want to improve your sales, try as much as possible, divide your marketing team. Let some work on content and your audience. Let them be bringing new idea. Whenever you have a strategy, you call on this team, please can you give us the content that suit this strategy, and the audience we can add to this, because their duty is to keep doing what? Keep looking for new audience. Knowing your audience, when you have your audience, you still need to know them, and that is where buyer personnel comes in. You don't just say, yes, I've known my audience and I research, let me look for more audience. No, you know your audience, you still need to know them more. So that is why I said content and target audience. These 2 points are very important in forming your strategy. Now let's move straight to how to build your sales system. How do you build a sales system? Is what we've been hearing. It's not magic. It's not assumption. It's what we've been hearing. You build your sales system with sales funnel and customer journey. Some people will tell you that a sales system is the same with your customer journey, because it is, when you want to define the sales system, they say sales system is the journey your customer moves through. But in my own case, I say no. Building a sales system, you need a sales funnel, you need a customer journey. A sales funnel is your model for your business, your marketing model for your business. Your customer journey is the steps that you're going to take your audience at any point of your sales funnel to go to the next point of your sales funnel. Meaning, each stage of a sales funnel, you can start to break down your customer journey into 5 points. And customer journey will always tell you that this is the action that they must perform. So in order to perform that action at any point of your sales funnel, you can state out some steps they will take in your customer journey. This is just because a customer journey needs modification, but sales funnel, you can easily sit down and model the sales funnel for your business. A business can have more than 2, 3, 4 brands, because their function might be different. But because their function might be different, there is a possibility that they might have different audience, and there's a possibility that they might have different audience, and they are not used for the same purpose. That is why you modify your customer journey, and your sales funnel will cover your business, because your business, this is what your business is all about. You give a sales funnel that cover what your business is all about. Then your customer journey will now be serving for each branch. So that's why the sales funnel is a model that business use to market appropriately to lead different stages of the buying cycle. That is what a sales funnel is all about. Now, a customer journey is now the details outline of every step a lead takes to become a paying customer. That is what I've said before. Your customer journey will now serve as the outline you want to take from the first stage of your sales funnel. You state the outline. This is what they are going to. These are the steps. And this is the final action they are going to take to get out of this stage. That is the customer journey. So see your customer journey as action your audience must perform at any stage of your sales funnel. Now, this is your sales funnel. Okay. Now, your sales funnel, we have the first stage: awareness, interest, engagement, conversion, advocacy. Like I've said before, you can have so many. Some can break this down. Some we break interest down. Some we say interest and engagement, they are the same thing. Some you can just anyhow you want to design your sales funnel. The most important thing is that you just have to know how to design your sales funnel that will work. But after I finish explaining this, you will know that this sales funnel you are seeing can work for any type of business. It's just a little modification. Now, when we talk about the awareness stage, we are talking about a stage where you bring people into your sales funnel, and the tactics you use will be different from the tactics you use when they get to the interest. Now, when you bring in people into your sales funnel, the action you need, the customer journey you need in this aspect is people trooping in into your sales funnel. As soon as you have people into your sales funnel, your awareness stage is working perfectly. And out of that page, those people that move into your sales funnel have passed the stage of awareness. They are now in the interest stage. Now, at the interest stage, you have to make them to have interest in your product. You have to make them to have interest in your ads. That is where they see the ads, they click on it, they go to landing page, submit their details. That is if you are running a lead gen. If your ad is for promotional offer, they have interest to look at the offer. Now at this stage they are having little interest, they are showing interest. Now at the engagement stage, where you need to move them, they need to engage more with your product. Engaging more with your product have to do with, after getting to the landing page by showing interest, they just have to check more, saying review. Remember, you are talking about this sales funnel is for cool audience. That is your audience, are people that have not known about your product, so you can't just move directly and convert them. So you just have to think the possible thing that they might need to become your customer. That is how you form your sales funnel. Now in this place where they show interest, there's a big possibility that they will love to engage more. They will love to see your review, testimonies. They would like to even know about your company. That is at the probably they are engaging. They would like to comment. They would like to share your ads. They are engaging. Okay. Now when they are doing this, they are at the engagement stage. All you need is a tactics to convert them, because you don't expect them to see testimony, to see about and they buy straight. You don't need to think like that. You need to think that at this point there is possibility of some of them to see and not to buy. See, engage with you and not to buy. And at this point, what comes to your mind is, what are the things that can make somebody love this thing, engage with this thing? At the end of the day, you did not buy. That is what you will now think to form the next content that you will use with your tactics and convert them. For example, somebody sees this clothes. I love this clothes. I touch the clothes, as in everything about the clothes is okay. But at the end of the day, you refuse to buy. The first thing that should come to your mind might be the price. The price might be too high. Then the second thing that might come to your mind is quality, the value. So that is when you need to put all these things in consideration and look at the content that will convince them that even the price is high, but the quality is, you understand what I'm talking about. So that is what can make people people that have engaged in your product not to convert. Now when you're not talking about that conversion, is where you're talking about them buying your product, paying for your services. Okay, so you need the tactics that will now make them to get to this conversion. Then after this conversion, you will now look for a tactics that will make them to become advocates of your products, so that you can retain every single person that entered this funnel is very important to you. Just like, for example, Mr. A purchased your product. Then after that, for you to keep Mr. A, you don't just see Mr. A can just go like that. You request for review from Mr. A. You can use it like review and get 10% off. Or you decided to be sending Mr. A update of your product, new products, what people are saying about your product. You are trying to do what? To make Mr. A to become advocate of your brand. So when we're not talking about, there are some tactics that be using for any of this stage. Remember tactics. For example, when you're at the awareness stage, you use digital marketing activities to create the awareness. Your SEO, content marketing, digital ads. When you are at the interest, what you need to work on to make them from interest to engagement is your landing page, your social media. Maybe people that follow your social media, what they are saying, talking about you. You call it social proof. When you have social proof, you have good landing page, you might use that tactics to engage, to make them engage more. And what you can use to engage them more is content creation. Let them enjoy the content. Let them enjoy the videos, maybe videos, your social media post, your blogs. These are the tactics you can use. Now when you come to conversion, to convert your engaged audience, you use email marketing, retargeting ad, and your website. And when it comes to advocacy, you use customer retention techniques. Now this is what sales funnel is all about. Now when you have your sales funnel like this, you design your customer journey. At any point of your sales funnel, you identify the action you want them to perform. So this action will trigger you that this person is no longer at this stage. So let me think of the tactics that I can use to push this person down the funnel. So that is what the customer journey is now. So you see your customer journey as an action your audience must perform to get to the next stage of your sales funnel. Now let's look at the customer journey. At the awareness stage, okay, the action I need them to do is to see my ads, or to see my blog post, or to see my video, etc. That is the action. Now, when they see this, they are the awareness stage. Now, if they see it and they refuse to click on my landing page, I know that either my content or my targeting is wrong. Now, when they click on your visit, click on your ad, they visit, what you need from them to show that they are in your interest stage of your sales funnel, they visit your landing page, or they submit your leads, or they subscribe to your newsletter. Now, any of these, they show interest in your product, or they view your product, they view your offer. Depending on, that's why I say you can twist your customer journey. Just see it as action you want them to perform. So that will now help you to design your own action you want at any stage of your sales funnel. Now, when they visit your landing page, or they submit lead, or they subscribe, they've shown interest in your product. But the issue is this: they refuse to engage with it. So in this case, you know that the audience aspect is okay. For them to move from awareness to this, show that they are cool audience. So for them not to engage shows that you need more content to make them engage, content they will love to engage with. So in the engagement stage, this is what you need them to solve pages on your website, like browse more products and services, go to your about page, see reviews, add engagement, engage with your ad. These are the action you need. Please, this is just a typical example of a customer journey that works together with your sales funnel, because when you link your customer journey with your sales funnel, become a sales system. That is, now when you now have products to the cart, checkout, or you pay for services, that is conversion. That is what you want them to do at conversion stage. Any of this action they perform shows that they are not longer at that stage of your sales funnel. Now, at the advocacy aspect, you request for review and refer, you send promotional offer, they fill your buyer personnel. These are the stages. Now, when you do all this together with your strategy, you have a good system. Now, remember I told you that your sales system will always point what you need, the type of strategy you need, and how you can do your strategy. Now, as your awareness stage, the strategy you use to approach awareness stage will be different from the strategy you use from interest stage, from the strategy you use at the engagement stage. Now, it's making you to be dynamic, and you have a bigger advantage over your competitors that doesn't have sales system. Now, when you do all this, you will know where to go to. For example, people are not going down, they are not pushing down your sales funnel. What do you need to do? You go back to your customer journey, you amend your customer journey. And if your customer journey is okay, or if your customer journey is okay, you've made amendment, yet you are not getting results, what do you need to do? You go back to the strategy you are using to approach your customer journey. Now, if your strategy looks perfect and visible, then you are not still getting result. That is when you now go back to your content and audience. And I always say this, like I've said it before, as a beginner, you don't have any data, you are trying to analyze your audience, maybe through Facebook or their insight, or you are trying to use Google Trend to analyze your audience. You must keep analyzing till you have your audience. But as an existing business or brand, okay, you have your data, you don't need to relax. What you need to do is to make sure your buyer personnel is good. The important is this: one, it will help you to know more about your audience. Two, it will help you to know the new product to introduce. So that is why sales system will never ever make you to be confused at any problem you are having in your marketing. In summary of everything we've discussed so far, what are you expecting to do? First thing, make people to be aware of your product, make people to be interested in your and engage in your product, and convert people to sales. These are the actions you need for your sales system. Thank you for watching this wonderful video. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel and use the like button to generate like for this episode. This will help us to be posting regularly on this episode. Thank you for watching. See you next week.